Must be open mic night.
Shit, sorry.
Does this channel auto force you to push to talk?
No, I had opened my task manager and printed a locked it for some reason.
I've had my push to talk set since basically the day I installed Discord, and sometimes it just fucks up. And doesn't honor your push to talk, which is super annoying to me.
It's not still open, is it?
No, it's fine now.
Okay. My daughter's watching Bob's Burgers.
My uncle's one of the animators on that show.
Oh, really? Nice. It's a great show.
I think he was disappointed that I never got into it.
Penny Pony Dash?
Alright, if you're in 1 through 4, let's in and get trash done and whatnot. If you're in 5, I've made note of who is there if you want to go do something else, but I may very likely swap people in, so stay around if you want to come in later.
I believe we're going to Mithrax first, guys.
We're going to Zekros first.
That's what I meant. They're the same boss anyways.
Mithrax is the second to last boss.
Second to last boss, third boss, what's the difference?
Zakphos, the Herald of Enzoth, is the boss we're on.
I mean,
Yeah,
go
let's
straight to
get
that.
going on trash.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl.
After the set of trash, where can you throw a portal down, please?
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl. Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away.
extensive collection of tidy knowledge. These discs currently contain 50 megabytes of biological data, all known life forms throughout the cosmos.
The line wrapped around the building like the bow on the gift box. Skinny jeans, small tees, Jordans, and thrift socks. The chicks rock yoga pants, sweaters, and smart scarves. And congregated clubs, coffee shops, and the dog parks. It all starts late. People wait at the gate. The gatekeeper think we ain't equal. Security hate people and straight treat you like 3 stacks and outcasts. Those with clout pass, the rest folk out cash. As you enter the spot, temperature's hot. Young ballers spinning infinite guap, pippin' the plot. Sipping they pop, the bottles put your tip in the pot. Or let the brown liquor hit your furnace, flipping and watch. So with the gal in my wine up, the bate like so. And the man in my love bullshit party like bro. It's ladies' night. There's maybe mama or maybe wife looking for love in this crazy life like that.
We need to put together like a stun and slow rotation or something for the little odds. So who can do that? Or who can help with that?
We got 2 mages, a monk, 2 demon hunters, and then whatever the, I don't know, do the hunters have good slowdown traps anymore, or rogues with poisony crap. I don't know where we're at on some of that stuff.
Hunters still have their slow traps, yes.
Outlaw rogues don't have any AoE slows like assassination.
Yeah, and then Tiff's got hers.
Cauldron going down in the back.
Yes. Okay. So there's two things we're trying to plan for. The interrupt on the Nerubian ads is what the rotation is for, because they are just pretty much going to consistently cast, and we need to not let a cast get off. There is also AoE slows that we need for the AQ ads that we're just going to try to keep all grouped up and slowed up in here. And then the raid is going to be stacked here so that the AQ ads will all kind of funnel down right to the center for mass cleave.
We'll be dragging the boss around to the big ads as we're killing them in order. And then the little ads, they won't die right away. So the object will be to, you know, keep them slowed or stunned as we get to the big ads. By the time we leave the second big ad, most of the little ads should be dead by then.
Which of the interrupt groups is taking which ad? Like, which mark are we doing?
I'm thinking group 1 will take green and group 2 will take purple. And the first one, we should all be beating it down so fast it doesn't need too many interrupts, so the rest of us can just throw whatever at that.
And the interrupt groups, since we'll have CCs on those, and they're good for, what, 60 seconds, you won't have to immediately go to your interrupts.
Okay, so just after the 60-second window, we're transitioning over to the interrupt rotations.
That's correct. So, you know, we're still trying to blow up the big ad, the first big ad, and as much of the small ones as we can as that ad either dies and we move to the next ad, then the interrupt order will take over. Or if for some reason we're way slow on there, the interrupt order will have to start before we get to that ad. And then also the same thing for the third one. CC is going to break on it, and you're going to be on it and interrupting it quite often, because those things change cast. I hope 3 will do it. That's what we started out with those groups, is 3 people interrupting. If it's not enough, then we'll have to add another.
Well, if we each wait till it's close to the end of the cast time, it should give the rest of us enough time to reset our kicks. Most of us have a 15-second cooldown, so that's not too long.
Yeah. Just depends on how fast they chain cast. So within your groups, you guys need to make sure you're set up on who's first, second, and third. And then Fenton, as they break, we need to make sure we're grabbing aggro on those things if we're not tanking the boss, so that if they do get a cast off, it hits us and not them.
Interesting. I didn't know they followed aggro.
Yeah, that's what the guide said. If it is not correct, then won't hurt and still be.
Won't hurt, yeah.
You're not gonna make it much different. But honestly, on this one right now, this is all about number 1, controlling the ads. Number 2, get your ass out with the puddles and get them out to the side of the room, handling the mechanics. If you're trying to DPS whore on this thing while we're doing all this, you're just totally wrong and wasting everybody's time.
Also get out with high beams.
Yeah, exactly. There's a whole lot of get out. There's a whole lot of interrupts. We'll have to decide. I'm not sure with the puddles and the beams where that's going to put us with our interrupt orders and everything. So we may have to, you know, make up some of that on the go. So as far as picking up for somebody.
Since you mentioned I-beams, I would like to mention that it is pretty much instantaneous. There's really no getting out. You should just be making sure that you're 6 yards apart from everyone, including melee, because there's really no time to get out. It gets put on you, and then like a second later it goes off. It's not like Heroic where you get like a little grace window to get out.
And as far as the stuns and the slows, we need to make sure that we're doing those in sequence and not everybody doing all their shit at the same time.
Group 4 is pretty much all people who can do the stuns and slows, so hopefully they can trap amongst themselves and set up some kind of order.
Okay, yeah, group 4 set that up, and between yourselves, and I'd alternate the slows and the stuns.
I think they're mostly stuns. I mean,
The
the other way
idea
around, mostly slows.
The idea with the slows is that because the little ads don't follow aggro, if you slow them and you cleave them down before they manage to hit you, you don't take that damage. It means healers don't have to heal it. So the idea is that you're all slowed, so make sure you guys are back far enough away if possible.
Alright, I'll drop a feast and we'll get going on getting this set up.
Picked up mass roots for this. I'm not sure how effective it'll be for what we're trying to accomplish with those little ads, but I have it.
What did you say, Kathy?
I picked up mass roots for this. I'm not sure how useful that will be if you're trying to gather them up, because then it kind of sticks them in place, but it also breaks pretty easily, so I don't know.
Yeah, it'll just break. It won't.
They'll probably just break, but as we're getting ready to move, it might be a good thing to drop it to let people get away, because I think they also, when they damage people, they put a dot, and I think it slows also, so giving people a chance to step away and maybe lose that might be a good thing.
What do you think about the tank debuff? Do you want to do all 3 hits on one, or do you want to trade off?
We'll just keep trading off the way we have been.
Or the shatter? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're used to doing it. I don't think it's going to make a damn bit of difference, so.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, that's fine. And there we go.
Five, four, three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Mid. Enter. What's your range checker? Oh, we've just a few of our interrupters.
Group's coming in.
So the back ad should be CC'd. The green one is casting.
Oh, it's because DA's dead. That's,
Ah, okay.
we lost a lot of people.
Yeah, we brought the boss back to the middle. He just did his fucking AoE cleave in front. Just fucked me.
Yeah, just swipe it up.
That was a lot of shit all at one time.
Yeah, we're gonna try and make sure we don't get the boss that far away from where we're trying to position everything.
Yeah, there's like a whole long list of all the shit that comes together on Wowhead, but it was just frankly overwhelming to try and parse through all of it, so I did not. But a lot of the abilities are going to overlap. That's how they chose to make this one harder. And again, for now, if it comes down to positioning or CC over DPS, always take the positioning in the CC. We're not even close to worrying about DPS on this fight at the moment.
The dead don't do DPS.
Bald's dead, and he does DPS.
No, he tanks.
They still does damage.
No, that's tanking. He might as well be as a DK.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they do after this next round of tuning. Because they've decided since Death Knights and Monks are getting so much playtime compared to all the other tanks, because they haven't done well with the other tanks, and the only two that everybody seems to like for progression or Mythic Plus at the moment, they're going to fix us and not the other ones. So, yeah, totally makes sense.
Yeah, instead of making everything good, they'll just make everything bad.
Exactly.
He's one of the interrupts. I mean, I can reassign the interrupts.
Yeah, do that.
See, and he thought we didn't usually hear his dogs, huh?
So who's taking over Akini's interrupts?
We can do that. We have plenty of other actors, actually. Flag wasn't assigned to one. We can swap him into that group. And we can either pull with 19 since we're learning, or I can swap in another player.
We'll just go ahead and pull right now. It'll take that much longer to get him out and get that reset. I mean, it's not like we made it past even the first ad last time.
Yeah,
Right.
we're still getting the rhythm down.
If Blackus or Toxie can let Flag know what interrupt order he is, that'd be great. There'll be interrupts on green Flag. I don't know what order.
Thank you.
Off the interrupt team.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Every man has his own ambition.
3, 2, 1.
Circles. Mid. Watch the cleave. Enter. Mid again. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and wipe it. It's like 5 people dead, 6 people dead. I died just to the rolling to see. Yay.
Yeah.
He shouldn't cleave during that, at least that particular transition.
Oh, during that,
Yes. Yeah, so you should be alright. It's only the Void Lash. If you're watching him, it's when he casts Void Lash, he'll then do a Shatter and then a Void Lash. The Void Lash is the cone in front of him thing you want to avoid. So far, he hasn't done it while I've been moving him.
Okay. I will straight up acknowledge that I'm probably not like enough aware of what the boss abilities are doing and what timing is for them to see that. Also, if we get recovery on Zing if possible, so that we're not running back each turn.
Oh, I did, but I forgot. And
Yeah, we had one break between pulls on that one.
that wasn't because of the res. That was because of the bikini.
Can't think I got those marks right now where they're right where the ad spawn.
I think it moves a little bit because I think it's just based on where the boss is.
Oh, does it really? Oh, that's perfect.
Because they were a lot closer one of the times that we did this on Thursday, when the boss was a little bit like more towards where he is right now, and then the ads were like way up. I think they just spawn based on his spot.
Okay, then I'll move back a little bit.
I mean, they
it's a
still
general
spawn like in the
idea
same
anyway.
relative position, right? People should be able to figure that out.
Gotcha. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Mid. Enter. Mid again. Outside. Watch your spacing. IBs are coming soon.
Grip in 3, 2, 1.
CCs are up.
3, 2.
So now interrupt teams go to your mark.
I got first on the circle nipple.
Which one are we killing?
Orange, always orange. Watch your spacing. I-beam's coming soon. And Surging Darkness for good fun. Sort of inner or mid, I can't tell which those. Inner. Oh, did not.
So you said orange, but I only saw purple and shrine or purple and skull.
It literally had an orange marker on its head, but it was the one at the green position, oddly enough.
Okay.
If it's going to mark it that, then we'll change the colors.
Oh, skull got changed, and we have. I didn't do it.
I think the first one that pops where skull is, I think it actually gets marked with star. Unless somebody manually set those, I think that's DBM setting them as they pop up.
Yeah, it should be DBM.
Yeah, DBM's marking the ads.
Was the purple ad at purple? Like, was it a purple marker on the purple ad, I should say?
Yes.
I believe it was correct, yes.
And I didn't move the boss because I wasn't clear based on that call. I was like, I don't know where we're moving him to. But next time I will move him to orange and then again to purple.
Alright, Joel, thanks.
So everybody needs to make sure that you're paying attention to getting the boss over to help with cleaving and all that. Also, when we got to the first set of small ads, was everybody kind of grouped up behind the boss so they would congregate up. I mean, it wasn't that big a deal for the first one because I got a grip for that.
I will admit I was a little bit far out because I think at the same time we had I-beams coming like within seconds, so I didn't want to be clustered up. So I don't know how we handle that. I mean, if it wasn't a big deal, I think we keep doing what we were doing. So Ray and Sheer, and you should be on the purple ad, and Blackus and Toxie and Glag should be on the orange ad.
So we're not CCing the big ads?
No, they are CC'd at the start. Then at 10 stacks, they will automatically break out of their CC and be immune to CC, at which point the interrupt teams move to the position and keep them locked down interrupt-wise as we, the rest of the DPS, go around and proceed to kill them off one by one.
Oh, okay. And I thought my group was on orange. So that was my fault. I will go to purple next time.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. When I assigned it, Group 1, which is Lacus, Toxie, and Glag now, is on orange. And Group 2 interrupts, which is Bray, Ryan, and Bellatrix, purple ad.
Yeah, so, and when the donuts are out, the boss isn't doing his cleave combo. After that, though, yeah, it's going to be an issue. What I'll plan to do is if I'm bringing the boss to the ad over here, I'll try to face him away from the raid, so I'll have him pointed this way. But ideally, you guys in the center here on the triangle should be safe.
Alright.
Because then during that phase with the ads, he will be doing that cleave ability on rotation.
Yeah, there was a really nasty combo of stuff going on in the grid head. Surging Darkness, and I think there was some other ability that came with it while we were on that ad. Like I-beams at the same time or something. Or his first.
Yep, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Mid. Outer. Mid again, and then it'll go inner. Space out. I-beam's coming.
Ads are up. Grip in 3, 2, 1. Stuns and
Are you a big ad?
They do not explode on their own in Mythic, as far as I know. We're gonna have to DPS it. Okay. Get on orange odd.
2, 1.
On the combo, I'm going to taunt him over to
Purple adds
orange.
up.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Okay,
interrupt team just
Earl.
needs to. Whoa! Shadow Nova. Mid.
Yikes. So that was the ad. The guy from the Roland Deceit.
Yeah, that Shadow Nova hit me for 100k. I'm sure I hit everybody about that.
No, blame the rogue. It's alright.
Yeah, pretty much if we spawn an ad. So is everyone clear on the Roland Deceit that like the debuff goes on you and that you don't drop the puddle until the last tick, and once that ticks you move away from it? Is it just that we're having issues because we're trying to move while we're doing something else? Oh.
I died with it on me, but that was to the ad that was respawned, so it didn't matter by that point. So that happened on the first pull, though, too. Rolling Deceit does a pretty big tick, so I'm sure it's tough on healers because we're running out to drop it out of the raid, but it's also ticking on you. So we may be running out of their range. Definitely a good time to use a cooldown or personal.
Do we need... Is there a way that we can do, like... You know, healers can watch green position as well as silver? Something like that? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but it might have. I'm not sure how that works.
It's not always easy for them to position either, because Rolling Deceit comes out during Surge.
Yep.
So you have to kind of time the Deceit in between the Surges to even place it correctly, that way it's not in the middle of everybody.
I will say this, and I noticed it while I was dead on the first pull and was watching it. I don't know what it was doing, but it does shift around a little bit, which I don't think it did on other difficulties, because it was like right on top of me, like here. I died like right here, and it was right on top of me, and then it moved up to like right here, and then it moved back up to where the moon was. So I don't know if it was something the boss was doing, or if it just kind of shifts around on its own a little bit. But it definitely was not on top of me like it was when I died, when we all finally wiped.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Mid. Outer.
I-beam soon.
Oh, he aggroed me.
It's fine, you do this. Oh, you're at 2 stacks, sorry. Can see it.
Heads are up, gripping 2.
You better watch out, the pools are shifting towards you.
3, 2, 1.
Taunting him over to orange soon as he
Purple's up.
Inner's clear.
Got it.
So yeah, that combo of Rolling Deceit and Surging Darkness is pretty shitty. And yeah, like I said, I totally saw them moving around quite a bit from where they dropped on that. Since I just got to lay there dead and look at my pool shifting around.
They slowly drift through the area. Are you talking like the combos, Tiff? Yeah. I mean, I don't know percent, but at least timing wise, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's all timed wise. Nothing's percent based until you hit phase 2, which is at 40. That combo will always happen at the same time, every single pull. The only thing that's technically, I guess, random about it is what pattern he's gonna do for Surging Darkness.
Is my port gateway in a good spot, or should I put it somewhere else?
I mean, it's fine as far as I'm concerned. It might, I don't know if somebody has would rather have it be side to side or something.
Would y'all rather have it go from here to over here by triangle?
So the only issue I see with it doing it on the side is if one person uses the gateway, drops the debuff, then a second person drops it, and they take the gateway right into the cloud of death.
Yeah, Tiff, and I don't know. I assume, Brad, are we trying to go off the video that you linked?
Yep.
So theoretically, at least from that video, we're never gonna use this back half of the room where he's at. Like, we'll never use it. We'll always be in this, basically this whole section for the most part. So I mean, if you have to, yeah, fuck it, just go drop it somewhere back there.
Yeah, the only issue there is if you drop it way back there, you'll want to have a damage mitigation because you're going to run out of range of healers.
Yeah, or if you have self-healing, like me, just start healing yourself.
Well, just keep in mind, if we're talking about specifically the Surging Darknesses during that, sorry, the Rolling Deceits during that first Surging Darkness, they will expire during the 4th explosion, so you will not be able to outrange the Surging Darkness. If you're talking just in general, if you get the Rolling Deceit during a general part of the fight, not Surging Darkness, by all means use the portal and drop it in back up.
So do you want me to move the gateway like here to back there? So it's closer for melee and tanks?
I wouldn't worry about it. If somebody wants it somewhere different, we can just discuss it when they make the request. I haven't heard anybody like screaming that they need the lock portal in a different spot.
I think if we have like rolling the seats dropping when we have to do the in circle, I think those healers will just, as quick as they can, call for external cooldowns and hope they survive the Surging Darkness. Because if we can't place Rolling Deceits in that last circle, so I think it'd probably be better just have someone die in the Surging Darkness than drop a Rolling Deceit in the middle of the circle. And then hopefully external cooldowns can help avoid that. If that makes any sense.
Alright, let's get some pulls in.
Need a Rainier.
Oh, sorry. Rainier, quit saving lives and get over here. I think he's back. Okay, just talked over him.
Oh, okay.
Mid. Outer. So the people who get a Rolling Deceit during this, you're gonna have to be on the inside when it expires, so good luck. Oh, or it totally fucked up and did the opposite direction. I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it always alternated.
Well, the Guardian up now, so yeah.
So seriously, does any? I mean, I guess it did not alternate that time, right? I didn't like misunderstand the patterning.
It looks like so. It's gonna choose. First one is small ring. The second is large or center area.
That one seemed to go, though, like, mid, outside again. When I expected it to be mid, inside, but I didn't think it could do two outsides. Alright. That's literally the first time it's happened. I thought it always, like, you would always get the one it hadn't done the first time around on the floor. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Mid. Oh, yep. Duplicated again this time. Yeah. High beam spread out.
Gripping 2.
Did the ads break in the back, or they were never CC'd?
They're probably broken.
Then the team...
2, 1.
Whatever.
High beam, watch your spacing. Circle's coming up. Wow, yeah, that slow's rough.
It showed that they were immune to my stun.
So once they have to be CC'd for 10 casts or so, and then once they reach 10, you can't be stunned, and that's where the interrupts team kicks in. So once the CC breaks, you got to be watching it. So I don't know if it's like a set focus would help.
Yeah, well, remember your stuns and all that are for the little ads anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The little ads instead immune.
Then they'd probably been stunned enough that they were on diminishing returns.
Returns, okay.
That's why I was saying if you guys set up your rotations as far as stuns and slows so they kind of spread out, you know.
Also,
go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't think I should move him until the combo is finished, because I noticed when I was going to move, like you were tanking him at the star, and, oh, hang on. Dog fighting. When you were tanking at the star and I was going to taunt him, he was going to come to me, but he would Void Lash, and I saw like a healer right here, and I was like, well, he's just going to come over here and Void Lash then. So,
yeah, that's fine. I mean, if it's getting very close to that combo, sure, put it off for a couple seconds. It's no biggie.
Okay.
Better do that than wipe out a bunch of people.
Alright, is there any reason, when the ads first come out, that everyone's not stacked in the middle?
Nope, they should be, actually. We've already said that. Are they not doing it?
There are a couple people on either wing, and the ads were spreading out.
I'll try and watch for it, but I really thought there was an ability that was coming up during that same period that was one that we shouldn't be stocked for, but maybe it's not right then.
I-beam ends as it starts.
Okay.
So you have to do it quick, because it's the third I-beam comes out, and then I think as the third I-beam's coming out is when the selected warriors spawn. So we have to stay spread for that, but then we can collapse.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't care if we have to be. We don't have to be in a single stack, but if we're in a straight line, then the ads will only come in one direction, and that'll also increase Ring of Peace's effectiveness.
Kathy, do you still have Typhoon?
It's in the same tier as Mass Entanglement. I can swap back to it.
That would thinking, you know, when we after break, that would probably be better since we've already got enough stuns and all that. Knocking them back just to keep them away from people probably work just as well.
I have Shining Force, but if I'm positioned wrong, that'll blow everything everywhere.
Alright, here we go. Let's get another one in for Flask run up. Yeah, I mean, right now, anything that helps, I mean, we're still trying to figure all this stuff out anyway.
Start out driving. Alright, and then you can collapse for the odds.
On nurse. Gripping 2, 1.
Switch to orange.
Three, two, one.
Watch your spacing for I-beam.
Purple team.
And we've got circles coming up. Oh, you're right. Better.
That time he did do it.
Yep.
It looks like the I don't know what Surge in Darkness that was, 2 or 3.
That was 2.
That was 2. Okay, so 2 I'm gonna have to watch.
You haven't made it to 3 yet. Watch your spacing, I-beams.
2, 1.
And then there's gonna be ads right after the I-beams again. Okay, collapse rods.
Grip.
And watch Surge in Darkness.
This is 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, alright, so he definitely does it in the rings too. So 2 and 3, he did the combo. First one, we just get lucky.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna suck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hey, we got to the 3rd one. Yay.
We did much better that time with the ads. I mean, that was honestly the little ads and even the big ads went really smooth. That was really nice. People got their timing down, and the knockbacks and all that were just really spot on. It looked really good.
Hey, bro.
I've got 4 minutes left on Flask, Kathy, so yeah, we might as well get one more in.
Actually, I gotta go. I got work on the phone. They're calling me in for an on-scene. Sorry.
That's okay, man. Take it easy. Well, might as well go ahead and take our break then, get in an interrupt to take that spot or whatever, and make sure you eat before you go on break. Yeah, I'll drop an auto hammer behind the feast here in just a second. It'll be a hammer on purpose.
You just walk out there.
Where can I get something for the feast?
Oh, that's true. We can just run right up the stairs. I got a whole bunch of those things left over from running up engineering last expansion.
You sound like you're in a cape.
He moved his mic for break. I bet you anything is on top of his head.
I did. I moved it up for break.
Okay.
I was getting ready to take my headset off.
Mm-hmm. Somebody needs a refill.
Actually, I haven't had anything in quite a while.
Well, I need to have a refill done for you or something.
Yes, I actually was just thinking about that. I might just have to do it. Tiff, no, I'm not going to be able to. My dad took a little bit of a turn for the worse last week, so I can't really leave town right now.
Oh, sorry to hear that on both counts.
He's not doing bad, but he's having this random swelling stuff, and his foot and his knee swell up so bad that he's not ambulatory. So he can't really get around, and my mom's far enough into her dementia and stuff now that she's really not a whole lot of help. So I'm having to go up there a lot right now.
can't be alone here. I can't be the only one who feels like I'm going nowhere. Just wishing somehow this dream will carry me. And I'll swear just one last time. They say the world is yours, so I'ma make it mine. 'Cause nothing is stopping you. You could set the world on fire. Nothing is stopping you. And if I go out, I'll go out screaming. So nothing. So nothing. So nothing. Cause nothing is stopping you. You could set the world on fire. Nothing is stopping you. And if I go out, I'll go out screaming. And if I go out, I'll go out won't catch you now.
That break timer is over.
So Braytek was part of the interrupt group for the purple ad. So Casey will need to take his spot. So Vela and Ryan, if you guys can tell him what interrupt, or where he is in the interrupt rotation, that would be great. I'm putting a cauldron down at the back of the triangle here.
Wow.
What's up?
Bella was asking about Vantage runes. Do we have a supply?
I had Brentley stock us back up. Yeah, Raid Depot tab, we have like 53 of them. But yeah, I don't know that we're getting so close that it's gonna tip us over the edge. I'd like to at least have a firmer hold on at least the 40% transition. I think we just need to keep learning the transition or the combos because each one is a little bit different. It's not like we've got it down at this point, unfortunately. It's the same abilities, but when they combine, it makes it rather obnoxious.
Okie
They should stay CC'd unless something breaks them early. They should stay CC'd for like, is it 10 stocks or 20 stocks? And then they'll break automatically. So at that point, you need to be over there to interact.
Yeah, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Spread out for I-beams. Get behind the boss real quick. Sorry.
Gripping 3, 2.
Get on Orin.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your spacing for I-beam and Surging Darkness. I got a guardian during that, probably from the one that was at orange, yeah. Try and DPS it, but we're probably gonna die from it, frankly. Getting Betty up. Watch your I-beam range.
2, 1.
Get behind the boss. And Surging Darkness. That's from the little ads being up. Maybe we can roar during that first Surging Darkness?
The first Surge in Darkness?
That second one. I mean, sorry. So the first ring of it and that second one where the ads are up at the same time as Surging Darkness is happening?
Yeah, I mean, if you can call for it, I'm watching position it a lot as I'm still learning that myself.
Sorry, it's actually, I guess it would be the third one. That one that just killed us, basically. That's the third one.
There's a Jeeves up over by the bouncing bear. There we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Spread out, I-beam. Assuming everything else stays okay, I'll res Betty after your angel fall.
Griffin 3, 2.
switch to orange.
3, 2, 1.
Spread for I-beams, and we're gonna have Surging Darkness coming. That kind of roughed it. Well, keep going for the moment, although it's not going to last much longer.
And this would be if we get to it, the third surgeon?
This will be the one where we want to try a roar. Probably. I'd
Okay.
also suggest using knockbacks and stuff to keep the little ads away from people during this, so we can try that as well. I-beams, watch your spacing.
3, 2, 1.
That's the one that has to go out of the group first. Let's get in. No, I was just about to knock them back and see if it helped any, but we all died. I mean, I realize a lot of people are dead, but we are also, like, a solid 20% behind on where we need to be for DPS.
This is just a thought. I don't know what everyone else is doing, but I thought the point of pulling the boss on top of the ads was so we could cleave. I don't think, unless you're interrupting that ad, you shouldn't be targeting it. You should be cleaving off the boss. Because our main priority, while it's yes killing ads, but we also need to make sure we get the boss down in time.
Yeah, I mean, we've got groups set up for the big ads, so if you're not on the interrupt group and the little ads are done, then yeah, you should be on the boss and just cleaving to the other stuff.
Like, the only time I untarget the boss is when I'm on my orange mark.
Yep.
I will admit I was target swapping, but I mean, we can definitely try it that way more. I mean, that is the reason that we're dragging the boss around. I'm a little worried we're not going to get the ads down in time if we're not swapping to them, but we can definitely try cleaving more.
Well, I mean, as long as because with the knockbacks, the slows, and all that taking, mostly controlling the little ads, and as long as the interrupts are on the bigger ads, then they shouldn't be a huge problem other than when we get to, the double up transition things with, a couple stuff that might pull 2 interrupters off, which we'll probably run into it, but.
We could have a feast, please.
Yeah.
And
just realized.
Does anyone need to change any talents for like a more cleave or? Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, there's a deceit right in the middle.
I see that.
At least for me, I don't know. Like, it explodes during the 4th wave, which was the inner, so I'm not... I don't know why I could have dropped it better, frankly. Group up behind the boss.
I mean...
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
We got an ad, too.
We got a big guy.
Right. Yeah, I mean, when it puts it on you during Surging Darkness, and then the 4th Surging Darkness is the only clear space is the mid. What do you want us to do? Or do you have any ideas? Because I do not.
Yeah, don't know about that.
Maybe just, I don't know, call for Cocoon or something and run to the Surging Darkness?
I'll try that.
When does the rolling deceit, like, when does that one that drops during the 4th one start?
It starts at like the 2nd phase of that Surging Darkness and drops off during the 4th.
So then I guess could the person with the rolling deceit just, like, during the 3rd ring when it's the middle ring, just start like running around the outside, so that way if the 4th ring is the inner ring, they can drop it as far on the edge as possible?
I mean, I suppose in an ideal situation, but like, I barely have enough time. I mean, I can pop dash personally. Not everybody's got a speed boost like that, or tiger's dash, whatever. And get somewhat around the ring, but there's not a whole lot of extra time to like make a lap around the room like that.
True. Yeah, there's nothing really ideal about that situation.
I mean, this is what the Wowhead thinks. For the first Surging Darkness.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
So you died trying to get that out of the group, right, Shadow? Get behind the box.
Grip in 3.
Orange group should be starting. So I think that may be the problem with leaving the ads up longer.
So is that ads that got us that time?
I took 140k from a Void Bolt.
That was an ad.
Five, four, three, two, one. Three, two, one.
I-beam, watch your spacing.
Watch the ads. There's surging darkness right there. Grip. And somebody got...
Oh, are you killing healing screen grazed it.
Three, 2, 1.
Oh, I forgot to cast it. Sorry.
Oh, I read you. I didn't realize you had a soul stone on you. Oh. My bad.
Oh, I did. You died. Okay. I saw this one warlock on Twitch that had an add-on that flashed, put soul stone on healer in front of his face, and I don't know what add-on that was. I can't find it.
I would probably guess weak auras.
Well, I know it's part of weak auras, but which one?
It's probably custom build.
I don't know how to do that. I'm not that savvy.
I would bet you, if you hunt around, there's some warlock who has shared their weak aura to do that, if it was weak auras.
What do you want to do with weak auras?
He had some stuff flashing on his screen that flashed to put a soul stone on healers to remind him to put a soul stone up.
You want it to flash too?
Flash on my screen before I cast it. Once I cast it, it goes away.
Yeah, flash to let you know you did. I understand. I'm just saying.
Vera, I sent you a link to a weak aura that's already pre-made up to do it.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
So let's not lose focus on all the other stuff other than the DPS. Make sure we get the stuff taken care of out of the raid, interrupts, all that good stuff.
Cast is ready.
Right on, thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Hey, play with me.
Hi, Deans, watch your spacing. Collapse back in behind the boss for ads.
Gripping.
That happened. Sorry, Zwing.
3, 2, 1.
Should be shifting to the orange end. Watch spacing for I-beam, although, yeah, Surging Darkness first.
Purple sloop. Oh.
I-beam.
Oh, so it did do I-beam during that. That's fantastic.
That week girl was great. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Just a trend. Will I become the nothingness that you would call your friend? If not, I think I'll play this game again. 'Cause I remember when you said it's the smartest way if all we stay as friends. 'Cause I remember when you said we stay as friends. Will I become what I became again? Will I?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the smartest way if all we stay as friends.
3, 2, 1.
Spread for I-beam. Collapse and frads.
Group in 3.
Should be shifting over to orange. watch the Surging Darkness coming up, and it's probably gonna have I-beams during it, so which you can.
As a healer or wiping?
We're wiping. We've got 6 dead. We can't recover from it. I'm gonna see if we could get a little more solidly through that so we can get in some work on the 3rd rolling Surging Darkness thing.
2, 1.
Yowzers.
What was that?
I was just a tricky combo there.
I need to tuck my daughter in real quick.
I'm gonna run up the stairs and repair real quick.
Okay, well we're having a little longer than usual break. During the 2nd Surging Darkness, when we still have the purple ad up, ranged with interrupts, make sure you're helping out, because obviously we can't expect the melee to be there when they're running away from Surging Darkness. So try and make sure that it's not just totally free casting the whole time we're dealing with Surging Darkness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
Middle. Get in the center.
Playing with me right now. There you go.
Get behind the boss.
Gripping 2.
Three, two, one.
Start moving towards orange. Spread out for I-beam, but we're also going to have Surging Dart. Under the wall. For blood.
Son of a bitch.
I-beams in 5.
3, 2, 1.
Claps and prods.
Gripping 2, 1.
Watch Surging Darkness. Roar.
It's right when he's doing a combo. Damn you, global cooldown!
But at least we were almost through that Surging Darkness with more people alive.
I'm gonna go let go. I'll be back in a second.
I mean, all of them have their own challenge, that's for sure.
If only we had a priest.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Three, two, one.
Yeah, I'm stupid. I'll get myself
That's
just in a
just
second. You get fat now?
Risen. Yeah, I'm like trying to pop up. I'm sorry. But you're offended. Move to the orange ad. We're gonna have I-beams during this darkness, so be aware. Watch your spacing.
I got Wombo comboed by I-beams and the little ads.
So did a bunch of people, looks like.
Gotta change my
Go ahead and
talents
wipe
back.
it. Just wipe it. Oh, summons mads or whatever. Damn, you can bullshit. So you don't actually have to go all the way into that black pool to summon those ads. Be aware of that. They have a big radius.
Yeah, Zing, I got you. Right by orange.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I just went yellow on a couple spots.
Not me. I keep running out and mounting up and preparing, you know, like a responsible person.
Nothing was red. I was responsible.
She just likes saying mounting.
Mounting.
Yeah, lucky for you, you don't have to pay the bill.
Yeah, like, who's complaining about paying repair bills? Wait, hold on.
Me. I am. Because it's coming out of the yield bank.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I was gonna check and see if anybody was like maybe lower than greater in here. Akini's the only one who would need to be complaining.
He should be. So,
I think he has a limit.
The cap. And I'll raise it.
Put a limit on his funds. He just isn't a trustworthy spender.
I don't have any. I put all mine in the go bank.
Yeah, he has an addiction. Anytime he gets money, he spends it on a mount. So, you know, you just can't enable him.
Oh, goody, my freaking power is flickering. Well, if I DC them, hold on. Fuck, I'll be right back. My dog's barking. I'm back, let's do this.
Three, two, one.
Nobody said it'd be easy, but we took a train to the ceiling. And I'm high on all of my feelings. Don't wake me up from the stream. I bought a one-way ticket to space. Let's get out of here. I hurt you, but it's nice
Spread out, Bribey.
this time of year. Out in the wild, find a eating. Let's stay a while, never meeting. Send me alone in my heart.
And collapsing for ads.
Gripping 3.
Start, get moving to orange.
One.
Remember, this is the one where we're gonna have I-beams during the surging darkness. So watch spacing as best you can.
Fuck, that sucks.
That leave also sucked.
Repair is still down.
Spread out. Collapsing for Ab.
Watch out, there's a puddle right at the front of the bar. Gripping 2. And we got the...
Remember, I mean, it is survivable, just we'd need to blow a big cooldown when it dies, because it does like 100k damage raid wide.
I can put a barrier down.
Yep. It's, yeah, it's at 30%, so...
Barrier going down on orange.
Yeah.
artists living off the hype. They got no longevity in the game, they got no stripes. No longer social in person, they live on social media. So social skills are not working because they live for likes.
Well, I can't. Nope, stand by.
They scrolling and reading all the BS you type. Just for attention, a couple shares or a mention is meaningless, but it's like nobody wanna deal with real life. I spit that real life, say what's on my mind. I will not pander to the climate of the deaf, dumb and blind.
I had one. Thanks, guys. I just forgot to use it.
I'm staying connected cause I perfected my art form. This show I directed, calm and collected, rated, respected, stayed on course and never deflected. Flow like electric, I'm gonna set this off. No apology, I move metric, yeah man, I'm still moving imperial. My techers are moving hectic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Spread out. You got Nad. Go ahead and collapse in behind the boss.
Pins in.
Resin.
Barrier going down.
3, 2, 1.
Move towards orange.
Spread out, primary.
About half the raid's dead, so I think we can go ahead and win.
I'm gonna get all the eggs. My poor Amazon search history probably looks ridiculous. I just typed in dog pants.
Shouldn't it be dog shirts?
Nope, looked for pants.
Really do not see it as that strange with how fucking weird people are with their dogs.
Well,
I bet
but-
that is a very regular search.
And their search history.
Yeah. Mine is to make a costume, so I'm not that crazy.
I'm just gonna
I just
go out on a wild guess.
know there are plenty of people that clothe their fucking dogs on a regular basis.
I mean, I do that too.
So I don't see how it would be an irregular search per se if you do it on a regular basis.
I definitely
doesn't wear
have a
pants.
shirt for Tiberius sitting next to me, but I haven't gotten around to like trying to expand him to the other.
I'm not worried about it. He's gonna be a Disney prince.
Oh. It's gonna be so cute, and I'm gonna wear a tutu.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Spread out. Collapsing. Start moving to orange.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your spacing for I-beam, and we're gonna have Surging Darkness.
Next set of ads, I'm gonna use Hero, just so we can get through it.
Raising Betty. Have to get out with that, Betty.
Three, 2, 1.
Watch your range for I-beam. Collapsing to the odds.
Group in 2.
You ready for the Surging Darkness? Roar if you can.
Nope.
Did he get the crush off on?
No, I think I didn't have my cooldown up for that. Is I think the issue.
Spread for I-beams. We've lost 1.5, but still. Well, somebody's summoning the ads to make this faster, I guess.
Oh, we got lots of ads now.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to roar because it's...
Okay, I mean, it's just an idea because the ads are slowing everybody at that point, or at least a lot of the raids, so it's making it harder to get through that surging darkness without getting caught.
I can Typhoon them away to buy slightly more time.
Yeah, I did that. I mean, we have lots of knockbacks on it, so that is helpful for sure.
The air is thinner as we climb. We've only got one destination. Touch the clouds and gravity's edge, and the rest is our momentum. Does it matter if I can't breathe out there? I've got memories of where we began, and you unfollow my silhouette that grows bigger towards the sun. I can see your darkened eyes, and you are still hiding your smile. Take my dismay, throw it away. When you reach me, help find a way. Look out for slopes, down the devil's road. And when you reach me, I'll let you stay. How many times do we have to write our names in the sand so they don't wash away? How many times do we leave our mark? I've been worried if you'll be okay. I can travel the world in an instant, even though there's a fear of the distance. But for you, I know I'll stay right here. And I can see your darkened eyes, and you are still hiding your smile. Take my dismay, throw it away. When you reach me,
A dog shirt that says caution, I can't hold my liquor. Get it? L-I-C-K-E-R, liquor.
Yeah.
Aw, don't sound like you're irritated with me. The night's not over yet.
That's not irritated. We say the same thing about mine. That he can't handle his liquor.
Do any of you guys, the three that don't have a flask, need one, or do you guys have extras and you just haven't popped?
I haven't popped it.
I mean, there's 11 minutes left.
Yes, but I'm carrying an extra since I'm an alchemist. I don't need it.
No, I was just being like, why haven't people pop it? Popping bottles.
I don't want to miss you when you're
I need another glass of wine. Let's hurry this up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to miss you once I wave goodbye. So when you reach me, tell me you'll stay.
3, 2, 1.
Spread 5 beams.
bad. Priest is bad.
Resin caster. Collapsing the odds.
Watch the, there's a puddle right on
There's
the
gonna be an
boss.
ad or under the ad. Yeah, I'm gonna move around while you can't see it too. So yeah. Guardians at 50%, just FYI.
3, 2, 1.
You drop a
There you're
barrier,
going.
please.
Head's dying.
So you're gonna have I-beam during the surge.
Yeah, I didn't have a cooldown for that since we had that ad, and I can't get to the bubble.
We don't have resin. I'm gonna go pop some meds. Yay. Oh, I wanna pop ads. Fucking priests. One of you fuckers is dead. No, you guys are all alive. God damn it.
Okay, we are probably not getting this boss down in the next 7 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and end it here. We're going to have a little bit of a different schedule next week. Same raid nights, we're just doing things in a different order due to various people's schedules. So plan on Mythic on Wednesday. Have a lovely Monday evening and Tuesday. Make sure you get your 10 in, or at least a high Mythic if you haven't yet. Caches tomorrow.